Hi, everyone. So, why that took me extra long just now is because, haha, I was trying to open the game, and I had launched it earlier today. I had literally downloaded it and was launched it today, this morning. When I just tried to start it, just now, it said that it couldn't launch, that there was an error in it. And I was just like, no. So I had to very quickly check everything, make sure all of the compatibility things were on, fully remove it from my computer, and then re-download it. So this is going to be a one-shot game. Though the general consensus is this game takes about 3.5 hours, which is our usual time anyway, so hopefully we will be on track for that. Yeah, it's fine though. The one that I wasn't able to open at all was actually the second game in the series, which was Stay Tuned for Danger, which makes me sad. But I emailed Her Interactive directly and was like, hey, I did all the things that your troubleshooter said that I should do for the game to run. The setup thing just doesn't even open at all. It'll do the little like circle thing to show that it's thinking, that it's trying to figure out what to do with it, but it doesn't actually launch. So hopefully I will see something about that sometime next week, because they're only open Monday to Friday. So unfortunately, we're still a little bit out of order, but not super out of order, as this is game number 3 in the series. Secrets Can Kill is the very first game, which we have done already. The second game is Stay Tuned for Danger, which is currently on the back burner for a moment. And this one is Message in a Haunted Mansion? Yeah. And this one actually takes place in San Francisco, interestingly enough. And if I'm remembering correctly, there's not a lot of actual puzzles in this one, but it's one that has, if I remember correctly, good writing. So, with that bit of preamble out of the way, let's start.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off.
Cool.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month.
Wait,
But
you have
from
a black
what I
screen?
gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Well, so Will just checked on his side. Currently, he is not seeing a black screen behind me. You might just need to refresh your page, maybe? If you can hear me. I'm not sure you can hear me. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. That seems important. Oh, am I gonna have to do alarm clocks? Oh no. So one of the things that they did a lot in the older games was the use of alarm clocks, because some people would only be active during certain times of the day. Obviously, that's true to what actual people are like.
Stuck.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm glad that it was able to fix itself, though. Is you would have to use your alarm clock to be around when a person is available to talk to them, essentially. Which is true for actual humans. You know, they don't necessarily stay in the same place all the time. Beep boop. Actual humans. Human. Human. San Francisco. Accidents. Why so many? House. Chinese and antique with antique decorations. Rose, owner of the house. I could hear you. That's why I was confused. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm sorry about that.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
Sorry, I'm already writing things down. And gold. So, based on that other piece that we saw, daughters is here.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Daughters, this straight line and a swoop.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this.
Well, that just didn't, you didn't answer my question.
Time, more will be revealed.
Okay. Dumbwaiter. I love how you can still hear her in the background.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I can't wait. Last night, you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened?
I don't know where to begin. It started out with some small but irritating things. But then the scaffolding collapsed, and just last week we had a gas leak. I really don't know whether I can stand much more of this. I would love to have a week without any accidents.
That's too bad. And you've done such a terrific job with the renovation. Do you know much about the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground.
Jesus.
Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Bit drastic. Yeah, right? Like, she's like, I'm here to to renovate this beautiful 1920s house. Guess what? Burn. Burn to the ground. Okay, so schedule Louis or Lewis, depending. 12 to 5. Harley. 8 to 5. Abby. 3 to 6. Out from 3 to 6. Oh, I don't know if this was... Fire is beautiful, I agree. I don't remember if they had said this previously, but Hannah, who is like the maid and housekeeper for the Drew family, she is friends with the owner of this house who's renovating it right now. Cat napping. How to create a beautiful 4-poster bed in 10 easy steps. Classic revival. Innovative ways to restore antiques. Unfortunately, I would read this to you guys, but it is so blurry, I don't think I can. Oh, there we go. You'll love the drama this 4-poster bed brings to your bedroom. It's simple to make and gives a bedroom a truly continental look. Materials for a twin-size bed. Skip, skip, skip. Recut all the pieces. Insert a PVC elbow lengthwise into the dowling. Add short pieces of dowling, placing them on the end of the elbow and lengthwise pieces. It's not gonna let me read the rest of it? Really? Aw. Well then. None for me, I guess. Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company. So I'm gonna guess that's the symbol for fire. Okay. Rose Green. Dear Miss Green, we have amended your fire insurance policy as per your instructions. The property located on 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California, is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage. The policy lists you as the sole benefactor. We thank you for your patronage. Feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. Helen O'Leary. HL/cow. It's a bit sus. I'm trying to figure out what she was asking me to...
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
Is it on the floor?
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of
Oh
these
god, is she
accidents.
actually gonna set it on fire? She might.
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Ah, there it is. Hmm. Ah, I can turn them. Okay. I was thinking I couldn't turn them. What? Please don't spook me when I'm trying to get this very, very precise puzzle. Because it only accepts me as putting it in the space in like a very short, small, like, area of margin. God. Does the direction of the wood grain have to line up? Oh, maybe.
I did it!
No, apparently not. It just wanted to be fussy.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it!
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
You and Nine both said no, apparently not at the same time. Nice. Yeah, no, the game was just being fussy. Basement? Ah, the car. Oh god, his face already looks terrible.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Blech.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this
This
house.
3D model is
most of these
horrifying.
Victorian mansions need a lot of work.
His mouth
But I
is
don't mind getting
upsetting.
My hands dirty, you know. This place will look great once it's finished.
I can see that. But what do you like to do when you're not renovating Victorian mansions? Any hobbies?
Well, I'm taking classes at the local community college. I really like history. That's why it's neat to live. I mean, work here, because everything is so old. It's got real character.
Rose told me that
He's very
there have been
creepy.
a lot of accidents lately. What do you think is causing them?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I
Hi,
know what
Aki.
I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose is looking for
Oh,
you
his
earlier.
weird
Maybe
blink
she has
too, his
something
double
for you to
blink
do.
like a...
See ya.
So, I'm gonna just say this right now. If I
should
remember
wait
correctly,
until he leaves.
I can fall down. There's like a hole underneath this fireplace and I can fall down it. He's into octogenarians. Terrifying. He is upsetting, yes? Swanee River. So river is 3 lines, okay.
It's stuck.
California theater, scandal, horror, and outrage. Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a new shocking strategy for raising much-needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributors. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage while common troubadours in several popular plays in order... Like several... Blah, 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 blah. Like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fairer sex to denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Editor. You hear that? Women's don't belong on the stage. The kanji means river too. That's what I was saying. Aki, sorry. So I already have a couple kanji. I have fire and daughter currently saved because they're part of a bigger puzzle from the end. Okay, Karen. Well, except it wasn't a Karen, it was a guy. And he can't be a Kyle. I don't know. SF's B&B boom. See, the funny part is this was the B&B boom before Airbnb became a thing, where it happened again. Sunset SF. The Bay Area has experienced an increase in the number of registered bed and breakfasts, according to Betsy Hamilton, the director of the B&B Association of San Francisco. More and more travelers who visit our city are seeking a more personal lodging experience. The Bay Area has many alternative accommodations in addition to traditional hotels, but with the increased interest in B&Bs comes increased competition. We have already seen decline in businesses over the last couple years, says Roderick J.H. Thorenson, owner of the old-time lodgings in Pacific Heights. Nearly everyone with a Victorian-style home seems to have jumped on the B&B wagon. Many B&Bs are marketed towards a specific clientele and offer different amenities to beat the competition. Janie Christensen of Dark Shadows Inn offers her clients a mystery dinner show. That sounds like fun. It's extremely popular and profitable when the B&B distinguishes itself from the rest of the pack, she says. Hotels that have some historical importance or even a legend attached to them are definitely the most popular. A broken leg. What else do we call them? A sexist butt? Correct. Famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. So I believe this game is... I'm trying to think of the year. I think it's 90... No, I think it's 2000? Can you do a quick Goog for me, honey? Can you do a quick Google for me? Is this from 2000? I believe it's from 2000. Yes, that's correct. November of 2000. This game is 23 years old. Almost. 22 right now.
Fun.
No.
21. You fish?
No, 23 years old.
Yes, it's 23. 21 minus 23.
I don't know what year we're in. Also, these sound delicious, by the way. Minty Festival Punch, a seasonal beverage, is a surefire winner in cold, snowy nights. 9 cups of water, 18 ounces cranberry juice, 15 oranges quartered, 14 ounces of lime juice, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 9 sprigs of mint. Combine and heat ingredients in a large pot and serve warm. Serves 24. That sounds delicious. Ginger Whisper, great for parties. 5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 19 cups of water, 12 ounces of soda water, 9 bottles of ginger ale, 6 cups of lemon juice. Yeah, I'm 26 also, Aki. My birthday's in March. How can it be 23? Aki, we've discussed this already. I don't know what year it is. I don't know what day it is or time. There's no point in bringing this. Don't call me out like this. I don't need the help. I'm already very stupid.
The rope is cut.
No one knows what year it is. Don't know. We don't know what year it is.
It's missing an eye.
Oh. TikTok. Let's check this door. Wow, a grandma lives here. This is the Matrix. Time isn't real. Correct. American Speak Telephone. Maxwell, Metzger, and Moss. September 12th, 1906. Dear Sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auctioned property located here has been accepted. Fee simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's guarantor for the benefit of Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Faithfully yours, G. Metzger. Interesting.
It's good to know it's here.
Why is there bleach in here as well? Oh, I need a fire extinguisher. Accidentally grabs bleach. Oh yes, the time before cell phones. You mean you don't keep your bleach with your fire equipment? I mean, I personally don't. Subterranean San Francisco explored the hidden world that lies beneath the city. Exploring a labyrinth below, few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco, and yet a myriad of strange and mysterious sights lay in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years of city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. A good light source, building plans, and hard hat are a must. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. Oh, that's interesting. I wanted to read more. Would bleach put out a fire? I know. Hard no.
It won't fit. It's stuck.
This might be a granny space, but I would live here and be fancy. True, I mean, honestly, that's fair. It does look like a very, like, cozy, comfy home. Also, hi, Heck. Legends of San Francisco, the city's most influential personalities. Lizzie Applegate, well loved by San Franciscans both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions. Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandits' Treasure, whose cast included Norma Dentfin, Lenore Scost, that's a last name, and Pam Dory. This initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and The Rainbow's Gold. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thank you for stopping by, Heck. I'm very excited to be playing the Nancy Drew games. They make me so happy. Mahjong.
When the four-sided box loses its border...
Okay, so that's for 4. Yeah, Nim says no, bleach would make fire worse. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to not make the fire worse. I would say in general, adding chemicals to heat is usually a bad idea. You know? The history of the piano. Upright piano. By the 14th century, keyboards contained all of the naturals or white note keys. As early as 1361, examples with the familiar key composition found in modern pianos were depicted in the visual arts. So yeah, it's face. They don't have it listed like this, but it's face in the space. So F-A-C-E, right? And then it's like, what was it? Even Garfield buys dog food. I feel like you might appreciate the dog we're looking after today, called Watson. Oh, what kind of puppy? Adding chemicals is how you make pretty colored fire? I mean, yes, that is how you make pretty colored fire. I still would not recommend it, I don't think. Kyle? You just very quickly... Ooh. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. Phoenix, known as the Firebird. This mythical giant bird occurs in the legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and every 500 years the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from the ashes. Well, yeah, so certain chemicals can change the color of fire, and they're safe to do so. Adding just random chemicals to fire, aka causing a chemical reaction to happen faster, because usually, like, there's a combination of things that happen to speed up a chemical reaction. Heat is one of them. Would be considered to be unsafe. The theory of music. Music theory. Note reading. The staff is made up of 5 lines with 4 spaces. Musical notes are named after the first 7 letters of the alphabet. The clef is a musical symbol placed at the beginning of the staff and determines the letter names for the line spaces. There are 2 main types of clefs, treble clef and bass clef. The clef you will see on your music will depend on what type of instrument you are playing. Not sure. He's a cross and was a rescue from abroad. He looks like a Saluki/Labrador, and he's a very nervous boy. Oh, very good boy. He deserves all the treats, especially for being named Watson. Okay, so jump scare warning. The male models in this game seem to be horrifying looking, so I'm warning you now. They're gonna look creepy.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew.
He looks like he's
I
wall-eyed.
came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you researching the history of this house?
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
What are you using the library for?
Research. This library contains many rare books and documents that predate the Great Earthquake. It was quite a find for a student of the Victorian period, such as myself.
What do you think could be the cause of these accidents Rose has been having?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
I turned the wrong way. Oopsie. Okay. There's the library. Hello? Okay. Let's head upstairs then. Ooh, that's gonna be used later, isn't it? I'm excited for that. Nothing here then.
I see you.
Did anyone... Okay, I'm not sure if that even picked up, if that was loud enough for anyone to hear that. Did anyone else hear the... I see you. I see you. Destruction! I see you. There's no R. Okay, good to know that's there. No, it's all right. It's small. I'm not that surprised.
I need a paint scraper. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Well then.
Tiles coming along.
I'm all finished, but you should know
Fable?
what I found.
Could be.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
How do you
Interesting.
know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about
Yeah,
our
she did say
property,
that weird.
But he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
Also, I know that you guys can't really see this, but the mug that's on the table, it says Her Interactive, which is the name of the developer and the producers of this game.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll work hard if I wanna.
The rope is cut.
The rope is cut.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Okay, well, Charlie is there until 5, so... So Lewis and Charlie will be gone after 5. So, what we can... Oh no, I went the wrong way. What we can do is put the time to 6. Oh, too far. Well, that didn't sound very nice. Easter egg for the win? What Easter egg? Did I miss one?
It's stuck.
Table mug. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, since we're up here. Old West romances. were never found in that canyon, but it is still believed to the route used to flee from Dylan and his men. Lizzie Applegate and the Bandit. According to legend, the infamous masked bandit El Diablo fell madly in love with Lizzie Applegate during her years as an entertainer at the gold mining camps. At the end of Lizzie's performances, El Diablo would ride his jet black steed up to the stage and leave her a bouquet of gardenias. It was rumored that Lizzie joined El Diablo's band of thieves and was present at the Christmas gold robbery of 1878. Aw, cute. I heard her crying, but she's not in here.
Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
Yes, Nancy, the crying person. That's not important. Mastering the art of illusion. Of all of the spiritualists in the turn of the century, none was as famous as Madame Aragny. Not sure how that's said. Noted for her spider sapphire bracelets and heavy Russian accent. In her memoirs, I Am the Spider Lady. Oh, because it literally means spider, right? Honey, how do you say spider in French? Spider in French. Araignée. Okay, thank you. Revealed her secrets. For her, creating an atmosphere of illusion was just as important as the illusion itself. The best illusions were those that were created over a period of time or anticipated by the audience. As an illusionist, you must be aware of the influence that you have on the audience's perceptions of the events you create. Always establish an aura of intrigue and mystery about yourself. As you talk with your audience, try to plant the seeds of illusion in the perceiver's mind. Remember, illusions are about control, and you must always strive to maintain control. Ghost using a table saw. Could it be a ghost? Ooh. One-way mirror. I love how it's very clearly a 3D model and then this looks like an actual picture of a person. The Zodiac and You. The Chinese tradition. The Chinese horoscope is organized on a 12-year cycle, with each year assigned to a certain animal. While the origin of the animal signs is unclear, many believe that they were named by Buddha before he departed from Earth. He summoned all the animals, but only 12 came to bid him farewell. As reward, he named a year after each one, and in the order they arrived. First came the rat, then the ox, the tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Thus, we have 12 signs today. Cat is there too. That's true. I, personally, am a boar. I'm this little piggy friend right here. Get some tarot cards. Fortune telling for business popularity. By Her Interactive Publishing. Haha. Big moon incense. Okay, there's moon. I think I'm a sheep or a ram. Oh, I can't go in there. Okay, fine.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Dang it. Okay. So let us change the clock. It is 5:30 right now. Oh, good. That means that they're gone, actually. Lessons in chess, the knight. Lesson 1. The knight, unlike any other piece, has the ability to move in an unfixed path. It leaves one square and arrives at another without going anywhere in between. In effect, it can leap over other pieces to land at its destination. In the example below, the knight is able to travel to any of the squares marked X. This is the weird L shape that it do. Please wait while maze is loading. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna do what you do in any maze. Stick to one side. Okay. Oh, also, I found out that the record for this game, to beat it, is 9 minutes. Yeah, I think it's like 9 minutes 50 something seconds to finish this entire game. Went the wrong way again. Yeah, and they're actually kind of recent as well.
It's stuck.
Oh. Someone's following me.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Oh yeah, here's the clock, by the way. Fancy. Didn't say when Rose was not there, but set it for 9. She's still here. I feel like there was a door up here that was locked that I couldn't get into.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We really don't have time for this.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all of our questions. What's that?
Oh.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife.
Ooh.
Where can she be?
They sound so over
The
life.
spirits have spoken. The seance is over.
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no more time for these games.
I love how Rose
Abby.
is just
And
like,
make sure you
"Oh,
blow
this
out
is
the
all
candles
bullshit.
on your way up. I don't
We're
want
done."
to wake up and find the house on fire.
No, my wife, where could she be? It sounded like a tape recorder to me that I would assume was hid under this table. What I thought. I love that Nancy just goes around and steals shit from people. Another key.
It's stuck.
I love how you can hear the hiss of the really shitty quality recording. Like there was like air conditioning on or something. I mean, they're trying to con her, definitely. I love how they're trying to con Rose, and Rose is like, okay, so we've got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. Go to bed. Bye. House to-do list, pay bills, transfer money to checking, order paintings for shutters, color, measure windows for blinds, replace lost tiles on den fireplace, refinish kitchen cabinets, sand and polish hardwood floors, oil door hinges upstairs, repair hanging gutter in the back, get estimate to fix roof, call chimney cleaner, repair dumbwaiter, fix broken doorbell, add additional phone lines, order bulbs for front yard. Homeowner's insurance. For broken kitchen gas line, no structural damage. Burst water main in upstairs bathroom, minimal structural damage. Scaffolding collapse, no injuries. Vandalism, damage to outside shrubbery, and stolen roofing materials. Following is a list of damages reported to the property located here. The incidents will be considered when assessing the future biannual premiums due this account. She does have a lot to do. Yeah, she does. Chandler Interiors. Dear Rose, what a pleasure it was to meet you and Abby. As we have discussed, I am extremely interested in examining the collection of old books that came with the house. They will help me considerably with my research of Victorian antiques. In exchange, I will be more than happy to consult you on renovations. Victorian homes pose many difficulties, both structurally and aesthetically, especially for an amateur renovator like yourself. My expertise in this field can save you both time and money. I will come over tomorrow at noon to show you the roof tiles I found for you. I also found a good deal on scaffolding equipment. Homeowners Insurance Co. Dear Miss Green, we've received the accidents reports that you have submitted and summarized below. We are very concerned about the high number of incidents that you have experienced, and although we would not like to raise your insurance policy premiums, we must examine this option if these accidents continue. We are also delaying any payments until we can send our building inspector to examine your property to determine if there's any safety concerns with your renovation methods. Please call to make an appointment. Coming through the vent. That's sort of what I was also thinking. I wasn't gonna say it. Actually, you know what? Since everyone's asleep, I'm gonna go in the attic. Why not? Oh, someone was trying to be creepy again.
It's locked.
This is probably one of the least safe places in the house. I'll just say that right now. Tile. Iron. There's a fucking scythe. It might be a fake one. We don't know. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to read. We dined with the something in a strange quarter of something brown and the enchanted dragon. Something magnificent showed me the lovely something that she had purchased. She had purchased another that week, and we exchanged pleasantries about our travels in the Orient. As the meal progressed, an elderly man approached me selling a something puzzle box shaped like a pyramid. These appeared to be something or any semblance of its mechanism from the outside, and yet the solution to open the box was very intricate and involved. The artwork was magnificent, and I became enchanted not only with the contraption but with the artistic genius of the kindly old man. My mind ran wild with the possibilities of creating a hotel where rooms are puzzled full of something and tricks, just like the pyramid box. In my broken Mandarin, I asked about the old man of employment situation, and pressed him to return with me to engineer my next something. He became embarrassed, and my dining companion protected my forthcoming attitude. Even in the Far East, where their traditions are so different from ours, a woman is still condemned to remain passive and meek, regardless of passion or intellect. That was really hard to read. Interesting.
It's locked.
Bandit's treasure. Oh, okay. I can see what notes I need to play. 1 second.
There's something hidden here.
This is the tale of Bandit's loot and how it came to be that golden dreams of blissful love soon failed you and me. Oh, my love, ride far and far for me. I'll wait in Yerba Buena town, in a house high above the sea. I traveled as far as the Golden Gate, where I held your treasure true, where the rainbow ends in Christmas gold and the phoenix rises too. Oh, my love, ride far and fast for me. I'll wait in Yerba Buena town, in a house high above the sea. Bandit's treasure. Oh god, there's no way I'm gonna be able to read this. Uh-oh. Dear Liz, that letter shall serve as an introduction for my faithful employee, Wing Tang, who had been in my service as head chef for over 10 years. It is with much regret that I must discharge him, and were it not for the retirement of my establishment, I would still retain his service. Sincerely, E. Valdez. Beginning. Okay. Hi, Alex. We're learning about San Francisco. Mysterious storybook. She pushed her auburn hair back behind her ear and continued the arduous work. Each pile of dirt seemed heavier than the last, and the damp night air was stifling. Somewhere in the distance, a clock struck midnight. Suddenly, the sound of metal hitting metal resounded from the bottom of the pit. Carolyn dropped to her knees and quickly dug around the dull, metallic chest. Soon, the lid was uncovered, and she pried its lock open with her crowbar. Her eyes flashed as she saw the chest's contents. 1,000 pieces of gold glinted in the soft moonlight. "Captain Stubing's treasure," the young heroine cried. "And soon it'll be mine." It is you. Hello. We are in a We're in a Victorian house that has had a lot of accidents, we'll say, so far. And there's some people who are trying to convince us that there's ghosts in this.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy a healthy dose of prolonged eye contact. 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 Prolonged eye contact.
I hope you liked your healthy dose of prolonged eye contact. So it's been having a lot of issues. Service premiums are going to go up. All of a sudden, this lady got a whole bunch of earthquake and fire insurance. There's a hippie lady here trying to convince us there's ghosts. Yeah, very interesting. "And soon it'll be mine," a gruff voice interrupted from above. Before she could react, Carolyn saw the backside of the shovel for a split second, then darkness. When she awoke, she could hear the faint clink of gold pieces hitting one another. She struggled to stand up, found both her hands and feet tied together. She slowly moved her hand to her back pocket, but found that her penknife was gone. "Looking for this?" Mr. Niles grinned, standing over her with the knife in his hand. "I know how clever you are, and took the liberty to remove the contents of your pocket. Please excuse the liberties I have taken." "I'll do no such thing, you villain. That treasure belongs to the Stubing family, and you know it."
It's stuck.
Oh, good thing we have a crowbar. Earthquake? Fire? I mean, it is San Francisco. Fires and earthquakes are pretty common, actually. What time is it? 1 in the morning. Good morning, Nancy. Again, someone's trying to be creepy.
Hey Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
I guess. Were you down here then? I don't remember seeing you.
Rose told me all about it. So how are things coming along? Anything I can help you out with?
Have you met Louis Chandler? What do you know about him?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Can you tell me more about the accidents?
I'd really rather not talk about that right now.
Have you ever heard of someone named Valdez?
I've heard of a Diego Valdez. He was a wealthy rancher who lived in the 1800s. Yeah, I just read a book on him for my history class.
Was he from San Francisco?
No, he was sort of a hermit and never married. But he was extremely generous. He gave away thousands of dollars.
Have you seen the poem in the Chinese room?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. It almost sounds like there's a hidden message in there, you know?
What is that small closet in the hallway for?
You mean the dumbwaiter? It's like a mini elevator. It's broken right now. The elevator is stuck between the 2 floors and the pulley ropes are cut.
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose has sort of had it, you know?
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la pasta. Hot water. Purple salt. Hot salt. That book was probably in the library, wasn't it? Making weird noises? Me? Oh, sorry. Will was saying that he had a sugar bump on the inside of his mouth. And I was like, you want to gargle hot salt water. Yeah, like a canker sore. Canker. C-A-N-A-E-R. Sorry, I'm rewriting out the notes that I did for the piano keys. So it's similar to a cold sore. It's not the same thing. So it's not it's not like basically it just means that you're that you ate something that was a little bit too strong flavor. A lot of the time it can happen with foods like that have like citric acid on them. Sometimes it happens if you eat too much sugar. Sometimes too salty, like salt and vinegar chips sometimes does that. It just depends. It means that you had something that was a little bit too much of a thing. Oh, he was asleep at the time. He didn't have any spicy noodles. Damn it, I already did that wrong. I hit the wrong one. So, C... E... C, D, A, G, F. Can also happen from accidental bites. Yes, you can bite like the inside of your mouth. Those suck though. Ugh. Those are the worst because then somehow you end up keep biting them over and over and over again. It's the absolute worst. Do not recommend. Teeth are sharp. They are definitely sharp. And it does not feel good to bite the inside of your lip when you don't mean to. I do not like. Very bad. Not good. No. God damn it, I can't visualize what these are supposed to be. But honestly, more often I accidentally cut my tongue. Ugh. So if this is C, means this is B, right? E, E, A, E? think I'm reading this wrong. Okay, wait. No, I wrote this down. Why? Okay. No. Okay. B E G A G.
It's stuck.
I'm still reading this one. You didn't gargle enough. It doesn't. So what you need to do is you need to get hot water with salt. Don't interrupt me. You need to get hot water with so much salt in it that it tastes like the absolute saltiest thing you've ever had in your life. Like it makes you want to not have it in your mouth. Right? And you need to gargle it and swish it around for at least a minute. And then you can spit it out. And then you don't want to rinse your mouth out for at least a couple of minutes. Yes. Eh. That's what it was, wasn't it? Again, but one more across. I don't understand what you're meaning, Eki. Just one more across just the last 3 notes. Okay. Ah. My love, here is the key you'll need.
It's stuck.
Hello.
Do you think Charlie is responsible for these accidents?
Abby thinks he is, but I'm not sure. I really trust in him, and I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Does Charlie live around here?
He told me he just moved here from Iowa, but doesn't have a place of his own yet. He said he's staying with friends.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand,
Hi. So the ones we're currently missing are gold and king. What do you mean, me? A table. What do you mean? Me, a table.
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
I found out how you rigged the seance table with a projector. That was a pretty good show you gave.
Okay, so I staged part of the seance. But that still doesn't mean this place isn't haunted. Seances were very popular during the Victorian era, and I plan to entertain our guests with them. It'll be a great way to promote the place.
Have you been creating these accidents to help your promotion?
Of course not. I've had nothing to do with these accidents. They cost us both time and money. If you want to find out who's behind the accidents, ask our resident handyman.
Do you mean Charlie?
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
Sorry, I was just checking my out.
What do you mean?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, I love that poem. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams. How does the rest go? It was there when we bought the place.
Do you know much about Lewis? It must be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
I saw those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Lewis if he can get me some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
Was there anything about the house in them?
I don't think so. I really didn't go through them that much. I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Do you have any idea who this woman might be?
No, I don't. Sorry.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Yes, it was. How did you know?
It must be one of our phantom residents.
Do you know who this phantom could be?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Did the house come with a lot of furniture?
There were a lot of pieces and knickknacks left behind, like the books in the study, your bed. I think it was too large to take out of the room.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
It won't fit. I should wait until I'm alone.
Hello, Nancy.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Have you ever heard of the Great Christmas Gold Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred. Fictional history, a folk legend, a complete myth. But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store, and it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society,
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
a popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, that one. Yes, it's just some cheap Chinatown souvenir.
Do you know what a phoenix is?
Yes, it's a mythical bird-like creature that builds a nest every 500 years and then sets itself on fire to rise forth reborn from its ashes. It's a very popular symbol in the Bay Area. In fact, there's one on the main staircase.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
Did Lizzie ever wear men's clothing?
I'm sure she played some roles where she had to dress as a man, but she was quite an elegant woman, quite fashionable for her time.
I won't keep you any longer.
Nice to see you again.
It's stuck.
Hello.
I can
wrong
see
person.
you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountains.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams.
Okay, child, so we're just missing king and gold. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountain! King. Did you see that? Wow. Yeah, there was a lady in the mirror.
I need a tape.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond? Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
She really is just going full surveillance mode on us, huh? Let me see if I can open her vent. Mm-mm.
I should return the spider so Abby doesn't suspect anything.
Nancy? Get out of my room! Rose! Rose!
Dang it. Oh, it's because it was 5:30. That's
I'm
why.
ashamed of you. Everyone in this house expects some degree of privacy, and you have obviously violated that trust. Your behavior is completely unacceptable. No arguments. I cannot stand to have someone so inconsiderate in my house. I've arranged for Abby to drop you off at the airport.
F.
I'm sorry it has to work out this way. Goodbye.
So, can't do that now then. I wonder what Charlie has to say. He's gone.
It's stuck. It's so dark in here.
Ooh. Ooh. Firm paper. El Diablo. Not much is known about this masked bandit who plagued the Domingo Baca Trail between 1875 and 1880, except for his trademark black outfit and mask. Many legends associate him with the Great Christmas Robbery, but contemporary historians now believe the robbery was fabricated by the Stagecoach Company, since the treasure has never been found. Dear Mom and Dad, sorry I haven't written in a while, but things have really been busy. I'm working now, fixing up an old house, I'm learning a lot, and I'm very proud of the work I'm doing. I'm still in between places, and I'll let you know what my address is once I settle down. Say hi to Grandma, Charlie. King. Okay. He left at 5. Yeah, he should be fine.
King of the sky will shine his ray.
Interesting. Just gold left. Yep. I still don't know this. Is it something to do with chess? It's possible. This one has an A. What letters? Okay, so the first one has D, C, F, F. Oh, the first one is D, C, F, F. Second one is O, A, L, I. Third is I, L, O, E. Fourth is O, G, N, S. Final is E, R. Thank you. I also wrote them down, but thank you. Just in case. Ooh, one says arrows. Ooh. There's color. Okay, let's see. Not color. Floss? I don't think it's floss, but we'll try. That's an I, that's not an L. Go. Close? Close? Clone? Clone? Close? Do. I don't think it's do. Clogs? Yeah? We'll come back. I just had a thought. So since this is the 90s, and people are stupid with passwords even now, if I put in his name. Knight? Okay. Lewis. Lewis. I'll just put chess next. Chess. Chess? You think it has to do with his business? Lewis. Antique? Antiques? Can I not spell? Sir, you need better password protection. San Francisco City Guide, 1888. What was it? It was antiques. He really named it after what his store does, what his store sells. Cyan Palace, Port and Fourth. Pomodoro. Golden Gardenia Hotel. That's here, is Golden Gardenia. And Il Palazzo. Storage unit, business entry, antiques, briefcase. He really just has all of his passwords on his desktop. Sir. I'll take a picture of that just in case I need it. I don't think I will, just in case. Yeah, having them on your phone and having them obviously on your desktop, like, labeled passwords, like... Why not? Bad password security.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So, tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
Rose is really lucky. This antique dealer, Louis Chandler, is helping her out, although he doesn't know very much about the house's history.
That makes sense. If the house was built before 1906, most of its records were probably destroyed in the earthquake.
But wouldn't he know at least something about it if he's some kind of expert on old things?
I'm sure he knows a lot about old stuff, just not architecture or houses.
Listen to this. I found a secret
Right.
attic on an old desk. It looks like no one's been in there for years.
There's probably a lot of clues about the house in there.
Oh, what was in the desk?
An old playbill for a musical called The Bandits' Treasure.
The bandits' treasure? Maybe there is treasure in the house.
I found some letters written by E. Valdez. I guess he was the owner of a hotel named the Golden Gardenia.
Valdez.
Golden gardenias? I thought they were all white.
That's it. Don't you see? The hotel has gold hidden in it, and Valdez is watching over it.
I don't think so, Bess.
Abby hosted a seance and contacted the spirit who's haunting the house.
Did you actually see the ghost?
Yeah, right. I'm sure it was some kind of trick.
Abby sounds suspicious.
Yeah, maybe she's hiding something. She probably knows more about the house than she's admitting.
I found a secret room in the basement, and it looks like someone is living there.
Who could it be?
Probably Charlie. Doesn't he spend most of his time down there?
Look around for clues. Who knows what he's up to?
I found a hidden passageway in the library.
Really?
Now you can spy on people.
Yeah, and see who's reading what.
Or get a good look at the resident ghost.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
We'll be more than happy to help.
But it might be more fun to figure it out on your own. Take the piano roll you found and lay it on top of the music sheet in the attic. It could reveal an important clue.
I should get going.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
I basically was like, well, the thing broke for the attic, so obviously I'm never going back up there again. Wrong. Could it be that the letters on the banister relate to numbers? Maybe?
It's locked. There's something hidden here.
Find Diego. Wait. Find Diego on stairs. Find Diego on stairs. Okay. Well then, can we figure out where that's supposed to go?
It's stuck.
Yes, so on the stairs there's D-E. D-I-A-G-O. Diego. Diego, coins, false. Floor. Diego, coins, false, floor. Diego, I've waited so long for your return, but have kept our treasure true. Here is the tool you'll need to find it. May your something never run out of luck. The stars and moon will shine on you. As you begin your quest, travel to the corner something. Visit all from east to west. In Then journey back into the center where you will surely see the sun shine over all the land in perfect harmony. Okay, so as you begin your quest, travel to the corner first. Visit all from east to west. West. Then journey back into the center, where you will see the sun shown all over the land in perfect harmony. Okay. Is this the symbol for gold? Does he have a briefcase in his office? Like, I need a disk drive from something to be able to read the thesis thing.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
What's up?
You'll never believe this, but things have gotten even more complicated. I found some clues that there might be buried treasure in the house.
Wow!
Oh, Nancy, it sounds like you've got a real case on your hands. How can we help?
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
Maybe it's time to take a nap.
You sure have been busy, but you don't want to look too suspicious.
I
Okay.
should get going. Talk to you later.
See ya!
Bye!
Well, I can sleep until 3 p.m. And then Abby will be out of her room. I can go and snoop in there and then officially do that, the thing again. Leave the mansion now. You think I'm scared of you? No. Leave the mansion now. Exactly. Exactly, Aki. Make me. You know you're fucking caught.
Something's missing here.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
Gotta check, make sure if there's anything new in here or not. The window? What window? Nothing here.
Fire.
Nancy, let me back up, please.
It's too late.
It wouldn't let me back up. Bruh. Honk, honk, honk. I like how Nancy was just like, fire.
I talked to
It's
everybody
too
in
late.
the house, and none of
It wasn't a
them
very
can figure
panicked
out
tone.
what
No, it
caused the
wasn't.
fire. Maybe I should take Lewis's advice and cut my losses before it's too late.
What advice?
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one. How could he have forgotten? No, I am bound and determined to stick with this house no matter what. Nothing can drive me away. I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes, or Mr. Valdez with his gang of ghosts.
Excuse me for prying, but why did you spend so much money to insure the house against fire?
For protection. I've put my entire life savings into this house, and if it goes up in smoke, I'll lose everything.
Have you found any rainbow designs in the house?
Rainbows? No. Not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
Bye. And of course it was conveniently just like the deeds and stuff to the house. Let's burn it all down. Yep. That seems to be the plan at the moment. Sent a poem she wrote in something. Well, it's like that's the one for That's Why I'm Leaving. Fascinate. Yours truly. Something's true. Let's see what he has to say about it. Also, how would the sparks have happened if there was no fire in it?
Ah, Nancy, what a shame to have lost those papers. And to think that we almost lost the house. Rose is very fortunate to have you here.
Did you hear anything in the parlor before the fire started?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm somewhat isolated here. With these thick walls, I barely hear anything.
Were the papers very valuable?
Not for my purposes, no. But they must have had some sentimental value.
Do you think Rose should sell the house?
I leave that decision up to her. She's put an extraordinary amount of time and money
There's his
into
briefcase.
it, and I'm not sure if she can afford what it'll take to complete the renovations. But whatever her decision, I will assist her however I can.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Please remember to forget your briefcase. Does he leave the room? He leaves the room at 5. It's currently... Did I read that wrong? Yes, I did. Huh. 1:30, it seems like.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, there's been another accident. You've got to believe me, I didn't have anything to do with it. I just hope Rose doesn't blame me for this one.
Rose mentioned the fire screen you were supposed to get.
But I did buy it. Lewis told me that it was the wrong type and said he'd get another one, so I returned it.
And that's all there is to it?
Everyone thinks I'm causing these accidents because I was always the last one there, but I had nothing to do with them. I can tell you this. There's something unusual going on in this house.
So, do you have any proof?
I'd better not say any more. Sorry.
Charlie, I know your secret. I know you're living in the hidden room behind the saloon.
Please don't tell Rose. I have no place to stay.
How did you find the room?
I was homeless, camping out in parks. One day I was looking for a place to get out of the rain, so I ducked under some bushes and found this hidden panel that led to the secret room. Nancy, I didn't mean any harm. I just needed a place to live.
I really think you should tell Rose. But I'll keep your secret if you help me out.
It's a deal, and I will tell Rose. What do you need?
What other secrets do you know about this house?
I have seen some odd things down here, like Abby's seance.
Who was the last person you saw in the parlor before the fire?
I've been working mostly in the basement, but I think I saw Abby go through those papers right before the fire.
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, and thanks, Nancy, for keeping my secret. I'll tell Rose.
You have become completely distracted by all of the spiritualism stuff. I think you were in the parlor, either burning candles or using that flash paper.
Well, excuse me for trying to find some ways to promote this place. It's good business sense.
Well, I guess we won't have to worry about advertising if the mansion burns down.
You've given up. You want the mansion to burn to the ground. That way you won't have to worry about losing your investment. You'll just collect the insurance.
How dare
Wow.
you? Are you accusing me of fraud?
I'm sorry, Rose. I don't know. It's just... all
So apparently, Abby set the fire with flash paper.
This house, I'm sorry for doubting you.
Let's just finish up these curtains. I think the stress of the last few weeks has finally gotten the better of us.
Oh yeah, she set fire to those papers in the front with some flash paper, apparently. They keep trying to be creepy and I just keep skipping past it. Please forget your briefcase. Please forget your briefcase. Briefcase? Oh, no briefcase. What other keys? Get the thing for? Let me see. Laptop maintenance, briefcase, back room, fireproof box, home office, security alarm. Likes his tea. Sleep well, Aki. Have a good rest of your night. Good night.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
The address is 4653 California Lane. Is that anywhere near there?
No, I think you're in the Heights. The Haight has many Victorians that have been restored, and a lot of them have been converted into bed and breakfasts. You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Ooh.
Dragons of San Francisco sounds exotic. What kind of dragons are you researching?
Chinese dragons. My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay. The dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
So it seems. My room is full of Chinese decorations.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
You're kidding. Why do they
Oh, dear.
call these mansions Victorians?
They're named after Queen Victoria, who pretty much defined high society in the late 1800s. After the gold rush, San Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
The gold rush was in 1849, right?
The big one, yes.
There was a huge increase in the city's population, and San Francisco had a reputation for being a lawless frontier town.
Bang bang.
Lots of people made a quick fortune here and lost it just as fast. Oh dear, am I talking too much? I get so distracted at times I tend to get carried away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Have you ever heard of the Ladies' Protection Society?
No, but it sounds like some turn-of-the-century charity. There were all these private agencies that helped out widows and orphans before the government took on that role.
What do you know about the Bandits' Treasure?
Bandits' Treasure? Oh, you mean the play! The Rep did a season where they performed old local plays, including the Bandits' Treasure. I've never seen it, but I hear the music is fantastic.
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
Have you heard of an actress, Lizzie Applegate?
Oh, sure. She was a good friend of Lotta Crabtree, another popular actress in the late 1800s. As I recall, she opened up a big hotel. What was it called? The Hotel Mandrake or the Oriental? I forget.
Did she open any other hotels?
I seem to remember that she did, but I'm not sure. She became sort of a recluse after her theater days.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No. But I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
Do you know where Yerba Buena town is?
That's what San Francisco was called back during the Spanish colonial period, but no one calls it that anymore.
Tell me about the Spanish and San Francisco.
Oh, you could write a book on that. The Spanish were the first Europeans to settle this area during the 1700s, and it stayed that way until after the Mexican-American War when it was handed over to the United States. It couldn't have happened at a better time because gold was discovered outside the city not more than 2 years later.
With all of that gold around, I'd imagine there's a lot of buried treasure in this town.
Yeah, you'd think that, but I've never heard of any in San Francisco except for Treasure Island out in the bay. But that's named after the book, not some legend.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
I hope we'll talk soon.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
There was a small fire in the house, but luckily I put it out. But the old papers that Abby found were destroyed.
Things are really starting to heat up, Nancy.
Ugh, and so are the bad puns.
Why would someone want to burn those papers?
I bet there was something in them that was important.
I'd take another look at the scene of the fire for any clues.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
Look and see if Rose has Lewis's schedule on her desk. Enter the secret passageway right before he comes in and see what he's up to.
I should get going.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye.
Can do. I need to sleep until tomorrow, but that's fine. So Lewis is 12 to 5. So we're going to set the alarm for 11. Long nap. Very big sleep. I just hang out in here? Ah.
Lewis is up to something.
Aha! That's it!
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
He's hiding something in his briefcase.
Pull out my picture of his passwords really quick. Briefcase is 4, 6, 5, 3. Four, 8, 6, 8. Rick Arlen, back with a vengeance. Soap star heartthrob Rick Arlen has renewed his contract with Worldwide Broadcasting. Fine antiques. Hidden treasure in our homes. Mr. Orman is an expert in the colonial history of California. He will give a seminar on treasure hunting techniques at the upcoming Fortune Hunter Expo in San Jose later this year.
What are you doing in there?
What happened?
Oh no.
I
apparently took too long.
And Rose asked me to leave.
Oh no.
Now you won't be able to solve the mystery.
Better luck next time, I guess.
That's too bad. And to think you could have saved the day.
And helped out Rose.
I know. If only I had another chance. I'd be a lot more careful the next time around.
God.
Gumbo food? What's that?
I don't know how long it gives me, that's the thing. So, he saw an article. I didn't get to read like any of that because I was so freaked out like that he was gonna catch me again.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
Do either of you know what gumbo foo means?
It sounds Chinese.
Call Emily. She'll know.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
See ya!
Bye.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. How's your case coming along?
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
Sounds Chinese to me. Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have something to do with the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends
I just heard the door behind me.
Gumbo Foo.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Talk to you later.
Hello.
Are you missing any papers?
Funny you should ask. Yes, I did misplace some old letters, but I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
No, not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
So long.
I really don't want to ask Lewis because that's going to look real suspicious. Not where I wanted to go.
Hi, Nancy. I can't believe we had a fire. I can't believe it. I bet Charlie was down there before it started.
Why do you say that?
Because he's always around at the scene of these accidents. I told Rose to fire him, but
Starts
she
flipping
won't
tables.
listen to me.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Gumbo foo? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo is gumbo foo?
Does Charlie live around here?
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying with friends until he can find a place of his own.
Between apartments? That seems kind of odd.
Not for San Francisco. Rents are really high,
Aww.
and there are so many kids thinking they can find cheap housing out here. It's sad to say, but a lot of them end up on the streets.
I'll let you get back to what you
Rip,
were doing.
pizza sounds
Ta-ta
delicious.
For now.
Well, you know, there's only one other person I can ask. That would be Lewis.
Yes, Nancy.
Do you know why the fireplace in the parlor didn't have a screen?
No, I don't. Now I remember. I was to purchase an antique fire screen, but never found a suitable match. I feel just terrible. I must apologize to Rose about this.
Do you know
Aw.
what gumbo foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I read about it in a magazine.
I see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses gumbo fu.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Gumbo is delicious.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy.
Listen, my dear, I'm off to a photo shoot in Mexico, even though I don't know why they're sending me down there again. I just got back a couple of months ago, but who knows what goes on in my editor's mind, always thinking of new ways to make my life miserable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I'll find out what that phrase means before I go, okay? Okay, good luck.
Okay.
It's missing an eye. It's locked.
Nancy, I'm sorry I could not drop this off myself, but I'm out the door for a month-long photo shoot in Mexico. I spoke with my friend about Gumbo Fu. She told me that it means gold treasure mansion. She wrote the symbols below. Hasta luego, Emily. Okay, so there's this symbol for gold. Okay.
Golden Wonder.
Eeh, eeh. So done any dancing lately? What you mean by dancing? The Order of the Zodiac. This is definitely wrong. I have time to snoop in Abby's room real quick. It's going pretty well. There's lots of fraud happening, but otherwise it's been pretty good. Okay, so it is rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, sheep, or goat, actually. Goat, monkey, rooster, dog, boar. Wait. Okay. Rat, ox. First come was the rat, then the ox, then the tiger, and rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, rooster, dog, 4. Okay. Solving fraud and getting the gold. I don't know if there's even gold here. Okay, so child is the first one. So, child. I don't understand how I'm supposed to turn this. Hello, rabbit. I endorse this statement. Don't know how this works. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Well, I said I was gonna go look downstairs and lose his stuff again. Anyway, so... Why is Sadie bad? What did Sadie do to you? Sadie is beans, and beans are good. Beans! So saddy. This part has been a real pain in the butt. Trying to figure out what the heck they want me to do. I don't know where to find a disk drive.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Did I write it in wrong?
Recording.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
You've got to open that safe, Nancy.
The poem in your room must be the combination.
And those symbols on the safe are probably Chinese translations for some of the words in the poem. If the symbols are put into the same order as the words they represent in the poem,
then maybe the safe will open.
I should get going.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but it wouldn't let me do anything. Okay. I really don't understand, like, because if I push this, it freaks out, right? If I push this, nothing happens. I can't turn it anywhere. It's just explaining how the game works. You have a place, the symbol. No, they're all there. No, I didn't. Was it? Okay, so I'm on snake. Snake horse. Okay. Okay, fine game. Fine. Got it. Oof. My dearest Elizabeth, I could never sully that sweet name by calling you Lizzie. You shall evermore be Elizabeth, my Elizabeth, the sweet dear woman who has honored me with her enchanting presence and grace. Tonight, I ride on yet another perilous... something. But always to return to your beloved smile. Until then, please accept this bouquet of gardenias, your favorite, El Diablo. My dearest Elizabeth, only one soul on this great earth knows the true secret that circle my heart. The two secrets that circle my heart, my love for you and my secret identity. Know that my intentions are the purest in all respects. I am a modest man, and all of the wealth that I have acquired by devious means are put to the best uses, all given to the poor, the misfortunate, and the defenseless. And so I am a poor, misfortunate, and defenseless man in the presence of your beauty. You have stolen my heart, dear Elizabeth, and all I ask is your hand in marriage to be mine forever, Diego. Aw. Careless ship? Maybe. Our wedding day. As thy days so shall thy strength be. True love and peace shall be with you. Elizabeth Applegate, Gold Pine Valley, Oh, and Diego Valdez.
Something's missing here.
Uh-oh. God damn it. I keep getting close, it's just one left. God damn it. I think the only ones worse are the slide puzzles. Yeah? I'm gonna just be here clicking away for a little bit, I think. This is so close. I hate it. I've heard there's supposed to be a formula or something, but I can never figure it out. Oh yes, those can go suck a fuck. Double fuck. God damn it. Oh god, I hate these. I'm pretty sure you can hear how much I am focusing right now. Like... True. I did not like it. Sorry. No, not a slide puzzle! No! No! You can't do this to me! This is so unfair! You can't do that and then immediately give me a slide puzzle. Are you kidding? How could they do this to me? What the fuck? I'm so upset. I don't think you understand. I'm so upset right now. My god. What the fuck? Wow, I actually ended up apparently putting it back the same, or they didn't, they just... Okay. 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 So all of this needs to go up. The fact that it doesn't reset it is actually really upsetting. God. Oh no, how dare they follow the last puzzle with this type of puzzle. That's mean. It's mean, and also they don't reset it when I look away from it. So... like, I keep getting... It's so close. It's so close. Okay. Okay. I think it's just not mean, but potentially cruel and unusual. It is unusual for sure. Last will and testament for... Thank you. I, Elizabeth Valdez, do hereby make this my last will and testament to my dear friend Nell Beachman. My black onyx necklace and earrings and a sum of $5,000 to my employee, Wing Tang, the sum of $15,000, and to my cherished secretary, Marble Craddy, the sum of $10,000. To my beloved husband, Diego Valdez, the entirety of my estate, my house, and its contents, with the exception of the bequests above. In the event that my husband, Diego Valdez, is not located after a period of 1 year after my death or is found to be deceased, the entirety of my estate, with the exception of the bequests above, are to be liquidated, and all proceeds of said transaction are to be provided to the Ladies' Protection and Relief Society. 1902. Okay, downstairs.
When the moon sleeps and the sun plays.
Morning, Nancy. I don't think this is new. No, it's not. They're really trying to crank up the hauntings thing, huh? Oh.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
What do you mean it's stuck? Crowbar?
Gold!
Ooh.
And to think I was standing on it all along.
Ha 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 ha. Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Oh.
Louis?
I knew it! There must be over $1 million in here.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
What? Hey! Hey! Get me out of here!
Nancy just drops a
Dear
fucking
Bess,
chandelier on this man.
I'm just about finished with my renovation work and counting out all of those gold coins. Louis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself. Although Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for the first month of its opening. I guess a haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days, even if there are no such things as ghosts. I think. See you soon, Nancy.
Well, that was Message in a Haunted Mansion. Did you guys like? Again, being one of the older games, it can be a little bit less forgiving, as you could see by some of the fiddlier bits of the game. Like the tile puzzle, for some reason, only being like, no, it has to be this exact way. And the fact that it did a flip puzzle and then a slide puzzle, one right after the other. But yeah. In general, I'd say it was pretty good. Good story. Interesting. Lots of fun motivations going around. I wanted to read Charlie's thesis, but unfortunately it seems like we never found a disk drive to do that, so oh well. Success! Yay! I'll let this roll, because as you know, every single time I say I want to make sure everyone gets their due credit. I did finish it. I looked outside, it was super dark, and I was just like, yeah, it's probably late. It's probably like maybe 8 p.m. No, it's 5:40. What the fuck? God damn it. Seasons changing? How dare they? Oh, this one didn't have a superlative. Aw. Oh well. Okay, let me just tab over. Alright, this is your daily reminder to drink some water, have at least one meal or a really good snack, and go to bed at a relatively appropriate time, whether that be 2 in the morning or 4 in the afternoon. Sleep is important. It's how you heal yourself. That's the most important part, is that you get some sleep. Super cozy stream, even if the puzzles were frustrating at times. Yeah, that's the nice part about Nancy Drew. Is it, even when it's frustrating, it's not like going to murder you type frustrating. Also, this is my own personal reminder to bunk. Be kind to yourself. It's something that I am working on. I know how difficult it is, but any step forward is a step in the right direction. You need to remember that you are worth putting effort into. I believe in you. I hope you believe in me. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. We solved a mystery. We found some gold. We learned some Chinese characters. We found out that a lady set a fire with some flash paper, which is literally not meant to catch fires. Only meant to spark up.